This is the powder, setting powder. Of course, this is the clown white.
What's with the sock?
So he can slap himself in the face with it.
So you're putting, what are you putting in it?
Baby powder, setting powder.
But didn't he used to get slapped in the face with something else?
Yeah, it's about that size.
That was the only sock I had that wasn't sticking.
So what else are we going to need to do this makeup?
Clown white, of course Maron, that's what we use for the movie. Clown cup, some more Maron, just different colors, the yellow and the red for Mr. Blister's makeup.
Okay.
Brush for the powder, small brushes for detail work around the mouth and nose, Q-tips for cleanup, straight razors if he acts up, and of course a big fist for Mr. Fister.
What's the black gloves for?
I don't know, just for decoration.
Okay.
Fisting.
For fisting.
Let's get Cowl up.
What's he doing, Esau, now?
Right now he's putting on the Mister Blister cowl,
Okay.
kind of where we can see where the makeup's gonna...
Tell us a little bit about that cow, how that cow came about.
If I remember correctly, was it Dre that did the hair? Found a wig or something?
Because we were eyeballing something else at first, weren't we?
Oh yeah, no. Before it was this this cowl, we were thinking about using a burn victim's like compression mask,
Right.
and have the clown makeup painted on that.
And Dre found a mask at the haunted house.
That had
Actually,
hair.
yeah, the mask's name is Mr. Pickles.
That had this hair,
Yeah.
and they cut the hair off of it, and of course we had
Is it sewed
cowls.
on there or what?
How's
it on
yeah,
there?
I think it's it's sewed on there.
Let me get a shot of that. Open it up here a little bit.
See where, I guess Ramona did that, right?
Ramona, yeah. Ramona or Dre did that.
Ramona or Dre, yeah, sewed it, and for some reason it's there.
Right.
That's the way it's supposed to be with the center.
It's quite a lopsided.
Right now he looks a little like a chick, or ugly chick.
Yeah.
I am.
So the way Rusty normally wore his cowl was real baggy back here, like that, and it was kind of way up here
Way up there.
because his eyebrows end up being pretty high.
Okay.
So with Rusty's makeup, with his white, which is what we start with, we have to make sure that it's pretty high up here. That way the cowl covers.
Why'd the cow go on first?
Why did it go on first? Because you don't want to mess up the makeup
Okay.
Yeah.
after
You smear it.
smear it. Yeah. So the way that throughout the process of doing clown makeup every day, the easiest way that I found to apply it,
And you're talking about the clown white.
yeah, the clown white. Of course, you got to do clown white first.
Why don't you do clown black?
I don't know.
No.
Yeah, that was
That's
that.
people don't like that.
People don't like- yeah, they
That's
don't
not
like
funny.
clown white.
So with Rusty,
White face is cool though.
yeah, or Mister Blister, I always leave. Of course, his eyes. He's got the big triangles right here, and I always just leave that open with no clown white.
So you just gotta draw it on there just with skin.
Right.
Leave it on there with skin, I got you.
Yeah.
No sense of putting it there, you gotta cover it with
Right,
makeup.
you're gonna have to cover it with another layer of grease paint. So
Now, in fact, this isn't the only time Rusty's face is painted white, right?
Well, $20 is $20, right?
yeah,
Now, also, too, Esau, now your sister had a lot to do with this one, too, in the beginning.
yeah.
Right? And where's she at today?
She is in Austin with Gabe. I guess they had
were
to
they
work.
shoe shopping?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Skinny jean shop.
Yeah.
Are you gonna be able to do this?
Yeah, I'm watching.
Now, how long does it take you, Esau?
To do Skeeter?
No, to do like this makeup.
Probably about 20, 30 minutes.
So he should allot for a little bit more time.
About an hour.
Himself, yeah. Or anybody else out there that's going to try this probably needs to
About an
account for a
hour.
little more time, about an hour.
Yeah. And that's just so you can get the white as smooth as you want it. And a lot of people use sponges or brushes to apply the white. And I find that the easiest way for me, of course, is just using your fingers.
Well, it's like blowing your nose.
You know, sticking it.
Yeah, you could just do it with your finger and save it too, yeah.
Yep. Look up for me. Eyes up. There you go.
Now, I don't know if you want to consider yourself a clown makeup artist, expert, but you have gotten better since the beginning, right?
Yeah.
Because it's just the more you do it, practice makes perfect.
Yeah, that and, well, throughout the movie I did it on, every clown every day for 35 days. Or whatever days we ended up shooting that involved
that
other
sounds
clowns.
about right, 35 days, yeah.
And then, of course, through the haunted house, which is just, depending on the season, 8 to 10 days of doing my own and other people there. I don't think I'm an expert at it. I may be an expert at putting on clown white, but...
Now, in fact, you were in the movie as a clown. People don't know this, do they?
Yep.
What were you playing in there?
My clown character's name was Circus Worker 1.
Now you played a clown in there.
No, I did. I'm just playing.
You actually had two parts.
Skeeter.
Yeah.
Is the clown that I played, yeah.
What scene were you in? And how come people don't remember seeing you?
I was in the clown trailer scene where there's a TV playing in the background. And we are on a Spanish or Mexican talk show. And the old man is talking about how the clowns ate his wife. Which was, I think, Billy, I'm not sure, but that was pretty close to one of the first things we ever shot, wasn't it?
I think you're right. I think that was the first thing we ever shot for the movie.
Next
was
at the station.
Yeah, you're right. That is the first thing. We didn't flesh it out much. I think next time we'll make sure we flesh it out.
Oh, that's all right.
That's what happens.
It's in there. It's one of those hidden things.
Maybe I should do. That's what I'll do on the director's cut. I'll put that full version of y'all's TV show in there.
Yeah. That was fun. It was the first time that I had...
Y'all shot a lot more?
I think it was the first time that I had done anything on camera. And I had done Skeeter, that clown, I had done it for Halloween.
But that was very early on in
Skeeter. Very early on in Skeeter.
Because you've done Skeeter a billion times since then.
Yeah, I have. And he's kind of become something different than what he was at first.
Right, that's how it always happens.
Yeah.
Just like what we did, designs of Rusty at first looked nothing like he ended up coming out.
Right.
Yeah. Now, Rusty has a face for a clown, correct?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's perfect.
Somebody handsome like me wouldn't make a good clown.
No.
Y'all shot a lot more of that scene than what was there?
Oh, yeah. It was probably a 5 or 6 minute segment.
Which is pretty funny. And
I think it was pretty funny, yeah.
I think it's pretty funny.
We could have, like I said, we could have fleshed it out and got the actors thing. You weren't even the weakest actor in that, were you?
No, I think
you're just starting out, yeah.
The old man was, and the crazy part is the old man had already been on that first circus trailer, right?
Yeah, that's why we had to put him in there. It's just I'm kind of obsessive compulsive when it comes to completing things, so to speak.
Yeah, he was on that, and he had a pretty famous line.
And what was his line?
That was, Los payasos se comieron a mi esposa.
Which means
that the clowns ate my wife.
Right.
With doing makeup with these guys every day.
Did you do everybody's makeup at one time or another?
Yeah. Pels did Rusty's.
Yeah, she did a lot.
She did a lot of his. I did Bill's.
Yeah. She didn't like doing the eyebrows, so
I would come in and do the eyebrows, finish up the.
But she did mine a
makeup.
lot.
Yeah.
Because you were usually doing Bill's a lot.
Yeah. I would handle Bill's makeup, Jumbo's, of course, the busted clown.
Yeah.
Ryan did his own. I kind of just helped him out.
Yeah, he's been doing his.
He's been doing his for a long time.
Yeah.
Now, Donna helped on the movie too.
And right here.
I don't know if she's got one name title because she's probably done about 3 million things. Get in there a little closer. Let's see. Show us Rocco.
is
Rocco
Rocco.
wasn't around. Go up a little higher.
Hi.
Here you go. Here, look.
Big thing. He's like, oh.
This is as high as I can go.
That's Rocco. He's my
Wait,
son.
let me
He
get him
was,
there. Hold on. There he is.
he was born March 2nd of this year, of course.
Look, his first on-camera thing is for Circus of the Dead project. Go figure.
He's going to be at Circus of the Dead 6.
We're
I
gonna
hope
put
I'm not.
clown makeup. We're gonna put clown makeup on him today too.
Yeah, we'll do it. All right, yeah, let's do it. Now, purpose of being up here today is that Rusty is learning how to do the makeup because he's going to be at Texas Frightmare Weekend here pretty soon. And it's getting harder and harder to smuggle Esau in a suitcase up there with us.
Now I'm just kind of going back in and refining it.
What do you mean
Cleaning
by
up all the
refining
lines,
it?
just cleaning up all the lines, making sure it's even. The 2 eyepieces there. And like once you get here, Rusty, once you're over there, if you feel more comfortable using a brush, a small brush or something, and even if you do mess up or you know, it's crooked or you want to fix something, that's what these Q-tips are for, okay? So just take a Q-tip and just wet it. I've got makeup wipes for you too.
Did you just pee on that?
I did, real quick. And take the Q-tip and just straighten out the line. See that? Straighten out the line, get rid of any of that you don't want. Because of course we're going to come back and fill that in with skeet.
That's what refining is. You're just making the lines sharper.
Yeah, just going in and cleaning it up. Making it look a little more professional. Or more like Lee did it, you know?
Yeah. Lee and professional don't go together. Now, Lee and professional fellatio goes together.
Alright, this one's an important part. So, when you do this, the white's not going to look as nice as it does right now. You're going to have to go in and pat it all the way around. And by patting it, you're smoothing out the makeup, making
Like
it look
clumps?
solid. Yeah, you're making it look solid. If there's any kind of like finger marks where you got your finger through it, all you got to do is pat it. I watched a bunch of videos on YouTube of actual real clowns doing their makeup before the circus and stuff like that, and this was a big part of what they do, is making sure that
You use
They're
2 fingers, 1 finger?
whatever you need, as long as you use like the little pad of your finger to
Whatever she likes.
whatever you want to pat on there to smooth it out.
Which one feels better, Rusty? 1 finger or 2 fingers?
Well, it depends, you know.
It's not really 1 or 2, it's how deep.
Yes.
Alright, so you see how much smoother that is now?
I'll get on it real tight there and see. So you're saying that it's looking for the smoothness and the
Yeah, the smoothness, the evenness of the white.
Yeah, on this camera it looks all just one straight color. That's what you want, right?
Yeah, you don't want it to have light spots or dark spots where there's more paint than in other spots.
Yeah.
So now it comes to powdering.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm gonna do it.
All right.
So what the powder does is it sets the makeup and it makes it feel smooth. It almost feels like it's not even there anymore. And all you're doing is
Lightly. You're not
Lightly.
going harder than that, are you?
no. This is Rusty's sock, by the way.
It's one of the ones that's not sticky. So, okay.
He needs to be
Okay.
using the little ankle socks.
Up.
Yeah.
Close your eye. Look up. There you go.
And you got a pat, you can't smear it because that would take it off, right?
Right. It makes it look. It takes off the clown white and makes it look like the color of his skin, of course, pink.
Like, have you ever seen Jumbo do his own makeup at the haunted house?
Looks bad.
Yeah,
Pink.
but it's kind of
It's a
cool in
little
a cool
pink.
way. Like,
It looks like Lead would do it.
yeah.
What's up, Lee?
I'm sure he's enjoying the video.
He ain't watching this. That dude's in love. He ain't got time for this stuff.
Is he back in love?
He's always in love.
Drunk in love.
Drunken love.
All right, so let's get
Spunk in
there.
love.
I brought you this makeup brush too, so
Okay.
all you gotta do is just make sure that you pat it all the way out with powder, and then just come back and
There's a lot of powder flying. What's going on?
party.
That's what you want?
Yeah.
And you can borrow your mom's makeup brush to do this?
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't tell her.
Mm-hmm. So now, after powdering it, you can actually touch it, and it won't smear anymore.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
It
Kinda
feels,
dries it, huh?
it dries it, sets it. Now it feels like his, it just feels like his regular skin. Cold and clammy and
Yes.
weird.
That's normal.
Always like,
Like a cold slice of bologna.
yeah, just like that. Small brush, red.
Now, Rusty went to art school.
Did you really, Rusty?
Yep.
What kind of art do you do besides graphic?
Draw mostly cartoons and stuff. Yeah. I do
That's more
illustrations.
cartoon than a clown.
Yeah.
Illustrations,
Yeah.
logos.
Yeah.
I've seen that kind of stuff.
Have you ever drawn any naked guys, Rusty?
Just for fun.
Bunch of dicks.
Yeah. I just draw dicks, big veiny dicks.
But a lot of people don't know either that Jed played a couple of shots of Popcorn, Jed Dusler.
Yep.
Dressed up as Popcorn in a couple of shots.
Don't close your mouth.
Background stuff.
Which is Brandon.
Which is Brandon, yes, in the movie. That's right.
Nice watch, asshole. Say it.
That's like, you sound like W.C. Fields.
Nice watch, asshole.
See? Why don't you come up and see me sometime? That's like Mae West. Now, what'd you do? You did something on the teeth too, now, didn't you? We won't do that today. But what do you do on the teeth?
You just use like a teeth stain, you know, like something to make it look like his teeth are rotting out or green or nasty. Just to add to the effect of the.
How long does that last?
It'll last a little while. It doesn't, not super long or anything.
For those
Enough
close-ups, y'all
to-
make sure it looked good. I remember Bill's teeth looked.
Yeah.
Those close-ups on Bill.
Yeah, Bill's teeth did look pretty gnarly. I used like a green
Uh-huh.
and a black on Bill's teeth.
And what was it? Was it makeup?
It's like a lips or a teeth stain.
Oh, it's called teeth stain.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
sell
it's
it.
like FX, like a
Okay.
tooth FX kind of a thing that you can stain the teeth with. They have like a green that looks, you know, nasty, and they have a yellow that's supposed to look like kind of like zombie teeth. And then they have,
Okay.
They have a black to cover up to make it look like you don't have any teeth.
Is it flavored?
No, it tastes like shit.
You use a lot of it too for Skeeter, do you not?
Yeah, for Skeeter.
It didn't taste good.
No.
Rusty, you've had worse in your mouth.
No. That was for money, though.
Yeah. Now you put on the red, right?
Red.
That's the red. My camera doesn't pick that up good. And now what color are you going with?
Yellow.
Yellow.
Alright, so do the red like that. Your nose is red, of course, right?
Mhm.
So the yellow, this part right here is where Pels would come in and do the blend on your eye makeup. Because it's, of course, red to yellow, kind of like a flame.
Like a flamer.
For a flamer.
Yeah. Is this the hardest part of the makeup?
Yeah,
The blend?
the blend. It's not really that it's that hard, it's just Pels did it because she does, of course, more beauty makeup.
Right. Well, Beauty and Rusty go hand in hand.
Yeah, they do.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna lie.
Beauty, booty, and rusty.
Mhm.
Duty.
Duty.
Synonymous.
Yeah, you do about halfway, and then you come up with the red from underneath, and then you, of course, use your fingers to blend it. Is your lady gonna go to Frightmare?
Yeah.
Lee's going.
Yeah.
You'll be there.
My other lady.
Now, how's he supposed to do that with his eyes closed?
One
Very
at a
carefully?
time.
Yeah, one at a time.
Oh, yeah, good idea.
Doesn't your lady know how to do this?
She could probably help.
That's what I figured. Okay.
I think I'll pick up some pointers on this, too, I think.
Yeah, she will.
Were you upset that you didn't get an Academy Award, Esau, on your makeup, an Oscar
Devastated.
for Circus of the Dead?
He was robbed.
Gotten over it over the years, but
Yeah.
And it stings. He was robbed though.
no, it was cool. I enjoyed doing the makeup. It was it's at the beginning everybody of course is just kind of regular, but with time as you would do their makeup, they would turn into that. So Rusty would really be Mister Blister.
Yeah.
Jumbo, that dude's always that way. So
Even without makeup.
even without makeup, he's a creepy dude. But Bill Oberst, same thing. You know, he would. There was days when we would talk, and then there was days when he was popcorn, and
Yep.
And he just wanted to sit and have his makeup done. And super nice, really cool stories always, of course.
And even bonding stuff that other people don't even know, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So you see that?
Now, what are you doing on that one? This is the
So
most
now,
important thing.
right, yeah, I did the yellow first, and I did the red from the bottom up. So now what I'm doing is I'm just going in. I left a little gap that you can see right there.
Let me get in there on that. So you're saying there's a little skin gap?
Yeah, there's a little skin gap.
We call that the taint.
Yes, and you got to tap the taint.
Okay.
They like that.
Yeah. So just like I did this one, you start tapping like you did the white with your finger, and then you bring it up towards the center right here. See that?
That's giving you that flame effect.
Yeah.
The red,
Flamer.
the yellow's making an orange.
You're right. Gives you that
I
flavor
learned this
effect.
shit in kindergarten, Esau.
Yeah. No, that's why I never said I was a professional. Asshole.
Sorry.
Hold your head up a little bit more. Close your eyes.
You worked on a movie. What'd you get paid? A Blu-ray?
Yeah. Bunch of high fives and
So,
a couple hugs here and there. Constant shit talking.
I say y'all doing better than me. I lost my job because of the movie. So I'm unemployed now. I'm shooting clown makeup tutorials to make ends meet.
but Esau was MVP though.
Yeah, he was MVP.
As long as you're not doing hand jobs behind the trash can, you're good.
I'll tell you that. See, like Gabe gets his feelings hurt all the time. I say that MVP stuff.
Does he really?
Yeah, he gets all butthurt about it.
I don't think so.
I think he does. He wants to be special, and he's not. But what happened was, though, like I'd say, oh crap, something's falling. Before I could even yell duct tape, I could yell duck, and Esau was handing us some duct tape. Because he's just always there, always ready to do something. Most of the time before we even asked. And most of the time there, I was just pulling my hair out anyway. It was a very stressful thing for
It was.
everybody. It was a mad dash to the finish line.
Yeah.
I'm proud of it, though, because I'm telling you, I watch a lot of indie films, and they don't seem as good as Circus, so I'm proud of what we did.
I think so. I am too.
I mean, I went in a hole and lost my job and spent my life savings, but I couldn't be happier.
Close your eyes. Yeah, just like that.
Now, Rusty, if you got questions, just jump on in there.
Oh, I'm paying attention to. I remember a lot of this from all the times they put it on, but it's different when you're watching it in the mirror instead of
Right.
somebody
Well,
doing
that
it.
goes to a lot of things.
Yeah, that's true.
I lose my heart on when I watch myself. That's gross.
I know.
It is weird.
I really thought it was bigger than that.
It's all in the camera angle, man.
It is. It's just sad.
It's just weird to me to stare at another dude in the mirror. All right, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna come back in with a pencil, outline,
A black pencil.
black pencil, black
But yeah, those are
Pro
important. They're not
Pencil
regular
Slim.
pencils.
No, it's a Pro Pencil Slim from Maron, also black.
Black Mayron pencil. What was the size again?
This one is a smaller one.
Smaller one.
They've got two different sizes. They've got, well, these two are the same size. They've got the big jumbo ones that you don't need. And then they've got these. So I think what Pels would. Did it say front door?
Oh, scared me, dude.
So now we're just going around and
Around the red.
around the red, tracing the red.
You're just tracing the red. That looks clean over here. Is that easy to do, or?
Yeah, no, that's not.
What have you noticed, Esau, when you do somebody else's makeup and your own makeup? Is it harder on yourself?
It is harder on yourself, yes.
It is. Because you got to do it in the mirror.
Yeah. Yeah, it is harder on yourself. I always messed with it. Mine wasn't as crucial, of course, so I could change it up or, make it a little different. And they're at the haunted house. And then it took me a while to refine the one that I wanted. These guys, their makeup was set.
Yeah, it had to be pretty darn close.
Yeah, because of course we were shooting. We were shooting different scenes, and there was times when there was blood splatter or different things like that that had to be cleaned up.
And how'd y'all keep up with that continuity?
Just
Do the best?
do the best we could. There's some spots that
You see it in the movie, don't you?
I do.
see it too.
I do it. I do all the time.
Especially on the popcorn after licking Chanel.
Yeah, his nose is
His
gone.
nose is gone, and then he comes into the next room and he's got it back.
But see, that's stuff that I never even thought about anything like that because
I didn't either.
I'd never done that. So your eyebrows, I follow that peak. So you're gonna go like this, okay, and then you're gonna come back in and make it, of course, wider.
So you're saying his real eyebrows aren't up that high?
No,
Not right now.
Do you have eyebrows? Darla wants to know, Rusty.
Yeah.
all right. So once you get there, then of course we make them a little bigger.
Because you know that when we shot that one scene with Rusty and them up on top of the parking garage,
Yeah, there's
To
a
me,
big difference in the
his
makeup
makeup
there.
looked different from the other ones. And he didn't have a cigarette in his mouth.
Well, that, and did you notice Bill's makeup?
Nothing
I don't
felt
know.
the same up there.
It was
Yeah.
weird. It seemed like it wasn't like I didn't use enough powder or something. I've noticed that.
It
scene
wasn't
too.
yet like, I don't want to call it refined, that's the wrong word.
Well-
it wasn't set in stone yet
Yeah.
what kind of we're doing, and it was our first time, and it was
Yeah, it
big
was a-
close-ups of them.
It was the first night,
Mm-hmm.
that we had done the makeup.
7 a.m.
7 a.m. we could smell Southern Maid's donuts that morning.
Yeah.
And we were like, what the heck?
She also did like an eyeliner right on your eyes to define. So this part may be a little hard for you. You may get Mariah to help you out with that. So look up. And it's right at the bottom. It's gonna feel weird.
But that's the kind of detail stuff that's going to sell it, though, I think.
Yeah.
I see all this in the camera. But once he got
Well,
that cigarette in his mouth, we didn't ever take it out, did we? Once we figured that out.
Yeah.
But you know where I stole that from, right?
The cigarette?
Shaolin Soccer.
Oh really?
Yeah, I remember the chunky dude in Shaolin Soccer. When they're out there playing soccer, then some of the other teams said, "Hey, look at that guy!" And it showed that shot of him with that cigarette dangling. It just always reminded me of my dad. You know, he was smoking
right
when I was a
on.
kid, and it always just I
Oh,
always
oh.
remember seeing Chinese guys with cigarettes in their mouth,
Constantly
just dangling
smoking.
constantly. Yeah, my grandma
Always.
did it too. I told Rusty I'm gonna make him chew tobacco in the next movie, not because I need him to, but just because it'd be fun to make him do that.
Well,
All right. Let's powder that.
Then you have to do the teeth.
Yeah.
You know, Lee's kid was in Dollboy, and they're like grown up now, and they see that, and they think it's pretty cool to be in those movies and stuff. You know, because adults don't age as quick as kids. Kids grow up quick.
Yeah.
We kind of look the same. I just get like wider and greater. Didn't say wider, I said wider.
Looking more and more like your dad.
Yeah, well, yeah.
So this was your behind or?
Yeah. So there's the makeup.
So he'll pull the cowl on. Let me zoom out a little bit. Let's see the reveal. Pull the cowl
Yeah, I
on.
didn't do it
So
this
like-
way. You didn't. You know how to do it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
hello, bitches.
Is that it? All right, you give it a thumbs up, Esau?
I do.
All right. Until next time, we'll see you guys later. Peace out.